Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Channel Claire. I hope that you're having a lovely Friday wherever you may be. We have now reached 3 days. It's what? I guess we don't count today. So Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday it starts. All right. And I'm super excited. I just want this to start and we just have some type of justice and resolution to something that has been happening for years. I can only imagine how Johnny is feeling. Like, he's endured just obviously he's the one that's endured the most out of all of this. And I know that it had to take a toll on him mentally, emotionally, and everything, but he has remained his sweet self, has remained respectful. He is always out there thanking his fans for being supportive and loving him and being warriors for his justice. Like, he's so about that. And he has just remained so level headed and respectful throughout this all, where he could have been so dirty. And to me, that in itself is just, it speaks of his character. It speaks of who he is, like, as a person, that he didn't feel the need to go that low, especially when a woman like Amber Heard did what she did to him, ruined his life, without any concern or care. Someone that was supposed to love him, someone that shared a bed, someone he took vows with, someone he shared a home with. And it's really fucked up when you have that situation and all of a sudden this person starts hitting you and harming you. And it's just like, that's not love. And the way that she did it was just so cruel. It, like, I can't imagine all that he's gone through and how he's been able to stay so above it all. Because I know me, I'm not as enlightened. I would be playing a little bit dirty my damn self, especially because there's so much that you can do with this woman. Like, there's so many lies, there's so much evidence that can be put out there, so many things dirty that she's done in her past that, like, actually is a precursor to exactly what she's done now here in the public. So my heart goes out to Johnny. I don't know, like, I wonder if he's gotten into Virginia yet, or, the area, and gotten settled and everything. I wish I knew that, but alas, I don't. But this is just, I feel like I needed to take a moment to really realize, like, this is actually happening, you guys. Like, we've been waiting for this for a long time, and it's here. It's here. And per Twitter, Amber's side of things, it looks like her witnesses are falling apart. It truly does. Like, I see here that Elon Musk will be a no-show at Johnny Depp's $100 million defamation trial, despite the actor's effort to grill the world's richest man over allegations he had an affair with Amber Heard during their marriage. So apparently in Virginia, like, with this case and whatnot, they can't force Elon Musk to show up via video or in person for either sides. And the Daily Mail is saying that Elon Musk is refusing to testify for either side. He's like, I'm not doing this shit. And also, James Franco is saying the same thing. Like, they're like, you're not about to drag me into this shit. Not at all. Like, I don't have time for it. And especially someone like James Franco, where he already has his own shit going on. The last thing I know his PR wants for him is to get in this foolishness and have his name dragged up and have all his indiscretions in the public again, because James Franco is known for some shit, you guys. So I just feel like Amber, if I were Amber right now in this moment, the Friday before I'm about to go into this trial, the biggest moment of her life, she's about to have to put on the biggest performance of her fucking life. I'm trying to think what my fucking mind frame would be right now. Like, I wonder, is she, like, getting fucked up and just, like, being like, I don't give a fuck, like, I'm just about to go out on a high note, I'm about to give me all the drinks? Or is she, like, stressing, freaking out, yelling at people? I'm just trying to think of what this woman's mind frame would have to be at in this moment going into this trial, because she knows she's fucked. She has nobody to back her up. She has no witnesses to back her up. She has no evidence to back anything up that she has been saying for years on end. about this man, Johnny Depp. You're going to get up on the stand and say what, Amber? Like, this is going to have to be the greatest performance ever if she's going to get by on this as well. Like, the UK trial, that was, you know, I feel like that's like a technicality, like, whatever. But here, it's going to take a lot for her to get off on some shit. And if she were to get off, the outrage would be insane. It would be absolutely fucking detrimental. So, you know, James Franco doesn't have to come. Basically, Elon Musk doesn't have to come. Apparently, the deposition, James Franco and Musk never did a deposition, so they can simply decline any request to give evidence that they could be asked, and they don't have to show up at all here in Virginia. So I don't really know how this is going to fare for her. Like, I'm really sitting here thinking, like, this is fucked. Like, I would be shaking in my boots right now if I were her. I would be, oh my God. And the poor little baby. Ugh. And all the while, Amber has Eve Barlow, like, fucking championing for her on fucking Twitter, and it's just embarrassing. I'm like, this chick is not stopping. She's trying to put out all this false information. Anything that like Laura B puts out or other people put out, she's trying to, or these articles that came out, she's trying to like twist it. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Eve is so USA Today put out an article talking about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard set to face off again in a $50 million lawsuit. So apparently she's saying this article contains misinformation because there were two sets of responding cops. So the article is talking about the second set who arrived hours later at the loft who had already been cleaned up. The first set did not see any damage. No damage was seen, honey, because there was no damage. And the pictures of the damage that you guys provided looked staged as fuck. And you saying this right here, Eve, is further bringing attention for people to want to go online and look this shit up and see these pictures and evidence for themselves. And anybody who has fucking eyeballs can see that shit is staged. And for that to be the damage that happened versus the story that Amber proclaims happened in that, you know, apartment, penthouse, it doesn't match up. Like, it does not match up at all. There's no fucking way. So she's championing for Amber, trying to sway the public. Once an article comes out they don't agree with, she's trying to put out what she thinks is real, accurate information, which is just further lies. She also says the journalist also claims that Depp's career took a hit after after Heard's op-ed was published. It did. He lost one of his biggest fucking roles. What the fuck are you talking about? But rumors were flying before then, and he was already in a downward spiral. He was already in a downward spiral because he married your fucking bestie who fucked with his fucking mind, and he was going through abuse, and he was going, like, probably drinking too much, doing drugs with her. You know, they were doing, like, a whole bunch of psychedelics and who knows what. They have access to the finest, okay? The finest of drugs, all right? Like, could you fucking imagine the stash that they had? So there was a lot going on. You've got this narcissistic woman that is like controlling you and mind fucking you and just messing with your life, your brain, everything, beating you. That's a lot. So if he was in a downward fucking spiral, it's because of the introduction of Amber Heard into his life, because he was doing perfectly fine before that. Perfectly fine. So the only common denominator of the fucking mess is your bestie Amber Heard, Eve Barlow. She is the reason. If he was in a downward fucking spiral, she is the reason. Her toxicity rubbed off on him some, and you know, you live in close quarters with somebody and you're in love with somebody, and everybody knows you've been in that type of relationship, and it's just highly passionate, and it's just, there's a lot going on, it's fast moving, it's just a lot. And like, I believe they were like in it deep, and this woman entrapped him, and he didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, he didn't know what the fuck was going on. So shut the fuck up, Eve. And then she retweets another fucking the Daily Mail exclusive saying that, oh, we need to fix this for you. You almost had it right. Just try a little harder next time. Exclusive. Elon Musk will be a no-show at Johnny Depp's $100 million defamation. So Eve is saying that, in fact, Elon Musk is actually going to be showing up, even though the Daily Mail and all these other articles are saying that Elon is not going to show up in person and or video. So once again, we'll see who's the fucking liar. Because for you to put that out there, you must have some inside fucking information that you know for a fact Elon is going to be there for your bestie. And I really don't even understand what positive thing that he could bring to this for Amber at all. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do you want him there? Like, to say, oh yeah, when he came over and he came in my and visited me at Johnny's penthouse while Johnny was gone, and he came over and visited me, he saw all these bruises and stuff on me. Is that what you're going to say? You're going to bring up the fact that you were having an affair and had another man in another man's apartment while he was away working to support your ass? Is that what's going to happen? Like, what the fuck? Because I know that the Johnny's lawyers wanted to question Elon about the affair and stuff like that, but like, as testifying for Amber, what are you going to bring to this? Like, I really don't. I don't get it at all. It's really sad. And I actually saw a few other tweets that Eve had up earlier. But, see, this is why I like to be on fucking Twitter. This is why I like to be on fucking Twitter, okay? This is why I like to be on Twitter while I'm doing these things, y'all. So Amber Heard has posted another picture 3 minutes ago, y'all. And I just refreshed the page. Eve Barlow has retweeted it. 3 minutes ago, Amber Heard put up a picture saying, "My little O is a year old today. I still can't believe you're here. The greatest year." Bitch! Like, you are really trying to act like you are not bothered right now. Let me show you guys this. God. So this is the picture that she posted on her page 3 minutes ago, but then Eve Barlow, like, immediately fucking retweeted it. And this is the little baby girl here. Oh my God, I feel so bad for the little baby girl. She's so cute with the little pigtails. But her mother is a fucking terror. Like, guys, what is going on? So that is Amber's statement. The Friday before she is about to go and put on the performance of her life, she's still performing now to show you guys that she is unbothered and this is the best year of her life. Honey, this is going to be the worst year of your life. You're not getting away with $100 million fucking dollars off this case here in Virginia. It's not happening. It is not happening. And I'm trying to look in this picture. Like, through the windows, it kind of looks like some other houses. It looks like she's in the suburbs. So she may be, like, in the suburbs of, like, Virginia. There's, like, a lot of, like, big houses out there that you can, like, rent out and whatnot. But that, and especially around Fairfax. But definitely, or, like, a townhouse or something. That's what it looks like from the picture I'm seeing, like, in the background. But that's crazy that she decided to post this. Like, she hasn't posted since March 31st. And this was her post that she decided to put up today. Wow. With this big ass cheesy grin on her face. I cannot believe it. And how ironic that the baby girl is turning 1 today, right before this mess is starting. How fucking ironic. Wow. Whoa. And it's just sad. Even like this girl, this little baby, she's so precious. She's so cute. She has no clue what her mother is doing and what her mother has put another human being through, and has just made shit up about another man and tried to ruin his life. And this baby is being mothered by this child. This is so fucking calculated. Like, I can't, like, I really thought that they weren't good, like, that she wasn't going to post anything. Like, it was just going to be a fucking wrap and they were just going to roll into the court case. Now I'm gonna check Johnny's IG. Like, she's trying it, man. Holy crap. Yeah, so he hasn't posted anything. Oh, so 10 hours ago, he had an IG story, and he put up for his movie that he was in, now on digital and on demand, Miyamada. So he put that on his IG story. That was 10 hours ago. But other than that, there's nothing that Johnny has said. But Amber is wild for that. You're using the baby like that? You're using the baby for sympathy and empathy? Are we going that low? Are we that desperate? I mean, we know you are, but are we that desperate? Whoa. Wow. I didn't expect that. And I'm so happy it happened while I was like filming. Whoa. I wonder if people are saying anything about this. Happy birthday to the little O. I love you. Yes, happy birthday to the baby because she's an innocent and did not do anything. So we're not talking about the baby. The baby has no wrong in this. She has I don't want to see anything about the baby bad. Talk about Amber, don't talk about the baby. But this is crazy. This lady. Someone tweeted, "Attention Amber Heard," like in caps, "stop lying now. Johnny would never do these things." No, he would not. Like, that's not even his fucking character. Wow. And then also, latest news, Will Smith has fucking been banned from the Oscars for 10 years. Because he got up there and slapped Chris Rock across the face on national TV for everybody to see. 10 years. Look, I will say, I do not think anybody should put their hands on another person. It is not right. You do not put your hands on another fucking person. You don't do it. If they put their hands on you and you defend yourself, that is something else entirely. But you do not put your hands on a person. You use your words, okay? But on the other hand, I'm not saying what Will Smith did was right, because it was not. But we all fucking know, let's be fucking real, there are people out there that have done a fucking lot worse, like some dirty down nasty shit, that are still welcomed to come to the fucking Oscars. And Will has been banned for 10 years. Now, I wonder if that's just a ban on him, or if that's a ban on the family. Like, can Jada come if he doesn't accompany her? Like, I wonder how that works. Like, obviously, like, if your husband's banned from somewhere, you're not going to fucking want to go. Like, obviously. If you're going to be a supportive wife, you know. Since he did get on stage slapping Chris Rock in her honor, I would hope she's not going to show up at the fucking Oscars without him. That would be a little, like, girl. But I wonder about, like, Willow and Jaden. Like, if they wanted to go, like, would they be able to? But probably at this point, they wouldn't want to fucking go because that's their father. So this is just, it's a mess. It's a fucking mess. I do not feel like Will Smith should have fucking got up there and hit Chris, but 10 years is a long time, and he's getting all his stuff yanked. All his movies are put on pause. Like, it's not looking good for him. It is not looking good for him at all at this point. But yeah, I'm still in shock over this picture that she put up with the baby girl. Like, the audacity to use this sweet, innocent little baby for your cruelness. And everybody can see through it. And yes, and yet again, I'm looking at your fucking comments. People who follow at Real Amber Heard are the only people who can mention and or reply to her shit. So your fucking article you just put out, what, yesterday? Nobody's able to fucking say shit to you. Nobody can say shit to you, Amber. What the fuck? Like, everybody's saying happy birthday. You're not getting any bad fucking negative comments on your shit because it's locked the fuck down. So I want to know what abuse you have been getting, because you have put yourself, you've went and like searched for yourself. That's your own goddamn doing, because you're nosy and want to know what the fuck everybody's talking about. That's on you, not on us. Don't blame us for your bullshit. You wanted to see what the fuck was going on. So yeah, this I hope Johnny says something. Like, I just want, like, a cute little, I see you, I hear you, I'm good, like, I'm in a good mind state, like, I'm in a good mind frame, like, I've got this, I feel confident, justice will prevail, like, something a little bit like that. But if he doesn't, I understand. There's a lot going on right now. I can only fucking imagine where his brain is. They're having to see each other. Who knows when the last time it was that they saw each other face to face. So they're having to see each other again. Oh my God, imagine that. Holy shit. Being in the same room as the person who has literally ruined your fucking life for years. Oh my God. Wow. That's a lot for a person to endure. Like, talk about fucking abuse. But then you have to go through this court case and years of this shit and have to relive the things that happened to you that I'm sure he would just want to forget, but you're having to relive all this shit because you're having to now fight for your honor and fight for the truth to be out there, that you were the one who was actually harmed. I feel so bad for him. This is so sad. Ugh. Wow. I've talked a lot today. But it's already like 20 minutes in this video. But I really wanted to, why I got on this video was because I came across this audio. Somebody in the comments, I forget your name, I'm so sorry, hon. Somebody in the comments said, you need to go listen to the San Francisco audio. And I was trying to find that. But I didn't find the San Francisco audio. So if anyone has a fucking link to the audio, please send it to me. My email, I think, is like somewhere in there, or you can just link it in the comments. But yeah, let me fucking know, because I couldn't find it. But what I did find, was, I'll show you guys in a second. Audio was an audio with Amber Heard and Laura DuVernay. And Laura DuVernay was Amber Heard's interior design person. What a cool job. And they were friends, all right? And apparently Johnny's lawyers reached out to Laura because they were trying to get information on this cheating and whatnot that has been going on that we know Amber has done, because there's documented fucking evidence. Video of her allowing these men into the apartment and going like on the elevator into the apartment. It's there, bitch. You were caught in 4K. And they were really like trying to get information on that and stuff. And so Amber, remind you, Laura is Amber's friend. They've worked together. Amber secretly fucking records this woman. Secretly records her. Imagine a friend coming in, like, setting it up like y'all about to have a fucking conversation, the whole time they're fucking recording you. How fucking angry you would be. Oh my God, I would be so fucking pissed. So Amber covertly films this fucking, records this audio with Laura, and they're having this conversation. Now, I only listened to like the first minute or so, and it's like 19 minutes long, so I probably can't do it all in this video. But I was like, this is supposed to be a friend? This is how you talk to people? We insurance at NJM. Like, for real? This is how you talk to people, Amber? Crazy. Like, you talk to people like they're fucking dogs. Like, it's sad. I don't have my YouTube Premium on this account. Oh, shit. Oh, all the fucking ads in the world. Damn. That's a really cute dress, ASOS. Thanks. Spend money I don't have. Okay, skip. Let's play this.
So I'm gonna fill you in with what they're doing to me right now. What Johnny's doing.
This is Laura speaking to Amber. She's saying, I'm gonna fill you in with what Johnny's team is doing to me right now.
I didn't even see you sent me that.
She's like, I don't even know what's going on. Da 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 da. Acting all like confused. Now you've got your fucking friends in this bullshit. She sounds stressed the fuck out. Let's see what Amber's going to do to help her friend. Is she going to calm her down? Is she going to give her confidence? Is she going to do any of those fucking things? Let's see.
that screen grab.
Okay, because
but it looked like from the screen or whatever.
Apparently, the attorney that Johnny's working with was like threatening if I didn't get back to him that I'd have to literally. So I'm like, all right.
What did he say?
That because I said
what did he say?
He first approached me.
Just trying to get information out of this chick. She don't care anything about the emotions of this woman. She sounds fucking distressed. She's just trying to get information so she knows what Johnny's team is looking for, what they're going to come at her for and about, what they're going to question her about. This is all about getting intel and recording it so that she can then watch it back, listen to it back, so you have a better story when it comes down to people asking you shit.
I said, I really don't know anything about this. I mean, about, that's not something Amber and I ever talked about as far as abuse goes. I wasn't there.
Boom. She said, I really don't know anything about this. Like, me and Amber never really talked about anything like this where it comes to abuse. This is a friend of yours, Amber. And apparently you were abused so badly that you had these marks and bruises on you and shit, missing pieces of hair. And this woman who's your friend said that you've never even mentioned this to her before. Ever. Like, if I had a good friend and all of a sudden they popped out and they were like, oh, they've gotten abused and everything like that, I'd be like, oh my God, why didn't you ever tell me? Like, I never saw, what's going on? Like, let me know. Never? Yes, when people are abused, it is a very personal thing. People feel shamed. They feel embarrassed that this is happening, although they shouldn't. The person who's the abuser should feel shamed and embarrassed, but we tend to take it inward, and it's really sad. But this is just okay. Let's continue.
Until that summer when I was helping her put things together, and I know for a fact I was in Africa during that time. Well, he has me on file, on photograph, going into the building every single day, apparently. And
so it wasn't when you were in Africa?
No, yeah. He looked, he's like, well, then he thought I was totally conspiring with you, and I literally took it that I was this lying person, and he was going to go ahead.
Totally conspiring with you. It's because we know Amber is conspiring. Like, they peeped this shit in the beginning. And he was like, oh, are you in on this shit too? You come here real quick. I got some questions for you. Are you fucking conspiring and shit too? Come here. Let me hear what you got to say. Because it sounds like you're trying to be in this mix too, but it sounds like Laura is really distancing herself from this already.
And subpoena me.
But so how did that information get to you?
He directly contacted me. He called me on the phone, and then I just didn't pick up. And then the next night, he literally texted me. And so that's when I said, I just kind of pled I don't know anything. That wasn't a part of their life that I was exposed to or anything along those lines. I said I knew that it was a difficult relationship at best. But I was...
A difficult relationship at best? I can only imagine the shit that Amber was telling her friends, because apparently she knows that it was difficult. She probably knows they were having fights and arguments, but not physical abuse. And when you're in a relationship, everybody has arguments. There are some couples, those are rare ones, that they never fight. They never, whatever, but that is a rare case. Typically, all couples argue. You get in arguments, you get in fights, you disagree, whatever. But this, I feel was on another level. And she was lying throughout their relationship and telling people all types of fucking shit. So I can only imagine the story she told Laura.
It was peripheral. And so, anyway, he was just and I said, and I know that summer was the summer that I was planning this big trip to go to Africa. So I wasn't even there that summer. And in my mind, I wasn't. It's been 4 years. So I didn't know anything. And then I got a text from him at 3 o'clock in the morning, basically calling me a liar and literally saying, well, then you are just part of Amber's conspiratorial group. I mean, this guy is the biggest asshole under the sun.
They were trying to figure shit out. Hey, look. I'm sorry. They're trying to figure shit out. You want to put all this information, say that the biggest movie star in the fucking world was beaten and abusing and shit like that. They're trying to figure this shit out, and your name came up because why? Your fucking friend Amber Heard. Blame her for him contacting you at goddamn 3 a.m, disrupting your fucking life. The Miss Semi-Professional Disruptor proclaimed herself via her fucking Twitter bio. Come on, man.
It's because I've been shaken like for days on this. So he basically was like, he just kept being really slanderous. I said, I'm sorry, I don't know Amber to be that person at all. And I believe her.
Whatever.
And then he's like, well, you have to sit there and I need to have a conversation with you on the phone. And
I mean, if there's nothing to fucking hide, you've never seen that part of Amber, why not just have a conversation and say that and put it on fucking tape and go about your fucking business and be done? Like, why are you so stressed out? Why does it sound like you're so stressed about this? Like, because you know that some shit isn't right? Because you've heard some details that don't quite match up and you're trying to ask Amber, trying to get some little information from Amber or like confirmation on some shit from Amber, but Amber's not really saying anything at this point. She's just listening, gathering this information for her to file away, and whole time knows that she's fucking recording her friend. Trash.
And if not, we will subpoena you and you will be deposed. I'm like, are they kidding me? So
I mean, I don't feel like that's any worse than what Amber's team did to Johnny with the fucking blackmail letter. They did a lot worse. They wanted immediate money up front for Amber to live off of while they were going through the divorce. Johnny to pay for her fucking Range Rover, the car payments, insurance, fucking everything. 3 goddamn fucking penthouses where Johnny could pay for the mortgage, bills, and everything. And then said, if you don't do this, we're gonna fucking subpoena him in public, pretty much. So, I mean, this is what happens when you're in a fucking case. It's fucking brutal. It's brutal. And your friend started this shit, so blame her.
So he said you will be deposed if you don't
correct.
have a conversation.
Without question.
Yeah, you're worried about that, right? Because being deposed means Laura's going to have to go on camera and testify. And I'm sure Laura doesn't seem like the type that's going to fucking perjure herself for your ass. So be worried about that.
So I'm going to paraphrase what they said after the conversation. It was almost 2.5 hours. He was the biggest ass I've ever encountered in my life. But
your friend Amber is the biggest ass that I've ever encountered in life. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know this Laura woman, but Amber is an ass, so blame her. She started this. There would never even be a fucking case. There would never be any of this shit if your friend would have just done right from the fucking beginning and took Johnny's suggestions of doing this peacefully. But she did not. Therefore, here you fucking are, thinking that you have a friend, yet she's fucking recording you secretly.
What they have got, they are, according to him, they needed me to sign a declaration that said that, I said, he accused me of like, okay, well, had you been with Elon, James Franco, I'm sure you've got the high.
Yes, she has. And so if you're gonna sit here, they want her to sign a declaration because they have proof of this bitch bringing these 2 men into the goddamn elevator and up to Johnny's fucking apartment. They want you. They know if you're friends, y'all talked about your fucking relationship and shit. She knew goddamn well what was going on with James Franco and Elon. You know she was getting some tidbits here and there.
I said, I know nothing about that. And I said, and honestly, to my knowledge, the first I heard about Elon was in August. And I said, and Amber was just really, really sweet, going, you know what? I just went, and I know nothing about that. Well,
It's so interesting how throughout all these audios that I have listened to, I constantly hear Amber chirping, talking, won't shut the fuck up. But here, when she's trying to get information on what the fuck is going on with this case and what Johnny's team wants from her friend, she is silent. Even when she brought up Elon and James, silent. She is listening. She is all in. Like, she ain't never been this fucking quiet.
There's a photograph of you taking some flowers up to penthouse 3. I kid you not. I don't know what you're doing with it, how you're dealing with this. And I said, well, I go, but that wouldn't have been unusual.
It shouldn't matter how she's dealing with this because she brought it on herself. So deal with it, Amber.
I would have gone through it.
And Amber just says, mm-hmm.
He said, oh wait, are you going to be going up there? I go, and he's like, well, did you know that they were from Elon? I said, I would have no idea who they were from. I go, I'm not going to read somebody's envelope. And so he tried to get
Laura sounds so fucking distressed and stressed the fuck out that these people are like hounding her for information to like defend Johnny and whatnot. And she sounds so exasperated. Like, and Amber is doing absolutely nothing to comfort her, like at all. Like, thank you for like trying to speak up for me and for defending me and saying that you like didn't know me as this person. Nothing. She's literally just sitting here soaking it all in.
Get that information from me, and it was being honest. I didn't know anything. And then this is just so, Amber, you have no idea. I absolutely adore you. You know that, and it's like I've sat there and like these guys.
I don't know how.
He's the biggest asshole under the sun. So he again was like, bottom line, they have Kate under deposition. He's like, do you know she's going through PTSD? That's the only funny thing. Which I don't know if he was like. And I was like, well, she's like, you've heard Amber yell at her. I said, listen, the only time I have ever.
Oh, they're talking about the assistant. I know for a fact.
I said.
They're talking about Amber's assistant, who Amber was super fucking rude to and was yelling at and shit. And the assistant came out talking about the treatment that Amber had towards her. And she's sitting here laughing about the fact that the assistant is saying she had PTSD. So you want to laugh at that, but you won't laugh at your fucking friend being fraudulent as fuck? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
The only time I've ever heard Amber yell at Kate in my entire life was one time during the move. And I said, and honestly, she fucked it up. And I said, there's just no way,
I mean, yes, I know moving is stressful, but like if I have somebody who is my assistant and who is working for me and trying to help me do this stressful ass fucking job of moving, what do I look like fucking yelling at them like a crazy person? And we know what it sounds like when Amber yells via this fucking, audios that have been out. We know how she sounds. Imagine being yelled at like that consistently and having to work for this woman. Hell the fuck no. Hell no.
I go, other than that, I know nothing about that. And she's like, well, we have it on record that...
Well, that shows you right there, Amber got a fucking temper. She don't know how to control her fucking emotions.
She's called you crying. And that, remember I told you, you've got to get rid of it. You've got to get rid of Kate because she's calling me drunk. And I said, yeah. I go, but Kate's the wrong person. Kate consistently screwed things up all the time. She was a mess. And I didn't say that she was drunk when he was calling me because I didn't want to give him more information on this. And then he was...
I don't think it's that Kate was screwing shit up all the fucking time. I think that being Amber's assistant, there's just nothing you can do to please that woman. So anything that Kate was trying to fucking do probably was just wrong because you can't please a fucking narcissist. Something's always going to be wrong. Something is always going to be wrong. She could be like, Kate, go out and get me an orange juice from fucking Panera or something, right? And then Kate comes back with the fucking orange juice, and Amber looks at it, there's no ice in here. I'd be like, but you didn't tell me to get fucking ice. You said get you a goddamn orange juice. I feel like it would be one of those type situations where like literally nothing would ever be right or good enough to please this woman. And we've seen that.
Was talking about like when the place went on the market, and I guess they interviewed Kevin too, and they've got Kevin on. Don't do this, because I'm. Okay.
She's stressed out.
So
poor girl.
There was something about pink slips, and he was describing it as a pink slip from hell. whorehouse. I mean, he's got a way with flourishing words, like I said, the biggest asshole. And I said, those were things that were earmarked. I said, there were clearly things that were not Johnny's, that were not pink marked. And I'm under the impression that obviously there was an agreement that everything from that apartment was agreed upon that Amber would get. So there's no issue with that.
Oh my God, that is so generous. Like, if they agreed to, like, give her everything from that, that's generous as fuck. I don't give your bitch ass nothing.
Trying to get me to say this, and I didn't know anything about this either, but your mother coming in and at some point in front of Kevin D's, I'm just saying this so you know, and
what the mama say?
Screaming about like she's gonna take him for everything he's worth or something like that. And
my mom?
Your mother.
Ooh. My mom's never screamed at me.
No.
The mama came in and was screaming she gonna take him for everything he worth. The mama said that? Is that what the mama said? She was in part of the plan? The mom was in part of the plan too? She knew what her daughter was up to? She knew her daughter was trying to ruin this man's life and take all his money and his penthouses, everything like that? And she's like, I just want to let you know because this was what was said. Like, she's very much trying to, like, I feel like, placate, like, trying to keep it, like, down like this, so, like, Amber doesn't get crazy. Like, this is just a weird vibe, and the fact that Amber is so silent is fucking scaring me. I feel like she's gonna, like, pop out screaming at some point. Like, it's kind of scary that she's so silent. It's like a child, when you don't hear anything, you know they're up to some fucking shit. That's Amber.
Oh, I know that. That's what I'm saying. I said, I've only met Amber's mother a few times. I go, that seems so not to her character. I go, and if you're asking me if I witnessed it, I swear to God.
There are fucking texts between Johnny and Amber's parents. Basically, the parents are saying the only reason why she did what she did is because she didn't want to be fucking evicted. Literally texts saying that. Let me see. Do I have those? Let's see if I have those. This video is going on so long. I apologize. We're going to wrap it up here shortly. But I think I have those texts of the mother saying, the parents. While texting Depp, Amber's own parents said the only reason she got the restraining order was because her lawyer told her that if she didn't, she would be kicked out of her penthouse at any time. They even told Johnny they loved him. These texts were submitted to court. They told Johnny they loved him. This man who brutally fucking beat their goddamn daughter. Okay, let's read these texts. So we have David Hurd. The lawyer told her she had to, or she would have no place to live in 30 days. So this lawyer is also kind of fucking messy and has also started, because didn't Amber fucking call counsel on May 21st when that shit happened in the fucking penthouse to get advice as to what was going on, because Johnny stormed out saying he wants a fucking divorce and Amber wanted to get ahead of it, which is why she did all this fucking bullshit. So I'm wondering, this lawyer, I would want to see her fucking question. Like, what would, like, I know you're supposed to give advice to your clients and shit, but come on, girl. Like, did you help Amber concoct this whole fucking plan, Samantha Spector? I hope not. I really hope not. So, then Johnny says, back to that. Basically, David Hurd saying, the lawyer told her she had to, or she would have no place to live in 30 days. This is what Johnny responds. Let me put this down here. This is what Johnny responds. That is absolute bullshit. Her lawyer asked for 2 weeks at the downtown place. And I said no, she could stay there for as long as she liked. He is so fucking generous. Even through all the fucking bullshit this woman did, he was giving her free fucking reign to stay there for as long as she liked. As long as she liked. So she did not have to do any of this. That shit from the fucking letters where she wanted 3 fucking penthouse apartments. She could have stayed at the apartments anyway. It's right here. She could have fucking stayed anyway. Oh my God. Why would I force her out in 2 weeks? I ain't no scumbag. And he's not. He showed that repeatedly. Dude, my fucking wedding ring is still on me. I have not taken it off because I love her. He did love her, you guys. And these are dated 5/27, okay? This incident happened 5/21. This is real love. When you really love somebody, and yes, even when it's some toxic ass fucking mess, but when you love somebody, sometimes you can't help those emotions. And he's experiencing that. He's like, look, I still have my fucking ring on. I still love her. I wasn't fucking trying to kick her bitch ass out. Like, come on. Wow. It is coming off now. I love it. Fuck yes, it's coming off. After all this goddamn bullshit. What a fucking knife to the back. I am so disappointed and so hurt. It's just too much. Later, brother. Feel better. This is such a sweet man. This is such a fucking sweet man. And she did not have to do this to him. She did not have to do this way. She did not. That is what pisses me off so much, because she did not have to do this. She brought this on her fucking self and then wants to act like a fucking victim. Like all these people are hating her for no goddamn reason. My God. Let me go to the next one. David Hurd. This is kind of a long one. Let me make sure I'm doing it in the right order. David Hurd says, I can only imagine how you must feel. The father of Amber Heard empathizing with Johnny. I could only imagine how you must feel. I wish I could be there so I could step in, but she's listening to her lawyer because someone told her that she had to be at the house in 30 days with nowhere to go or something. Yet again saying that she only fucking did this for the fucking apartment. I know the places are nice, but like, goddamn, you want to do all this for a goddamn apartment? Bitch, are you homeless like that? You ain't had no money saved up from the shit that you have been doing. You ain't had no fucking money saved up, that you had no place to go, like your dad's saying. You ain't had no money to get a fucking hotel room. You had no place to go. If Johnny would have kicked your fucking ass out, as he rightfully should have done, you would have had no place to go. You couldn't stay with your friends. That's right. Your friends were fucking staying at Johnny's rent free. So what? Okay. So she's listening to this lawyer, okay? Because the lawyer told her she's going to have to be out in 30 days with nowhere to go and something. I sure hope you don't mention that to her. Keeping secrets. Johnny and the daddy got secrets from Amber? Why? Is Amber going to pop off and hit her fucking father for telling Johnny that? Wow. Where did it go? I hope you don't mention to her that we've talked after we had that good talk to you, and I had that long talk the same day is when you went over there this afternoon, and I got a message from her that if I ever talk to you again, she will never speak to me again. She's so fucking cruel. So even to her fucking parents, she's like, if you ever talk to Johnny again, I will never talk to you again. Why would you have to threaten your parents not to talk to a man that brutally fucking abused you? Wouldn't they just do that on their own? Like, would they not do that on their own because you are their daughter? Yet here is David Hurd reaching out to speak to fucking Johnny. Girl, bye. Girl, fucking bye. Excuse me. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe you said something to her that made her think that I told you something that I shouldn't have, or said something I shouldn't have. I don't know. But the anger that she had at me when I talked to her, she told me, and she's been talking a lot to her mother, but her lawyer was the one that said that she was there. So basically, her fucking dad's afraid of her too. The anger, he says right here, I don't know, but the anger that she had to me when I talked to her, she told me I couldn't tell her anything. She told me to fuck off, and I can't. I couldn't believe she said that to me. And she's been talking a lot to her mother, but her lawyer was the one that said that if she didn't file, that she would be locked out of the apartment. She told her dad to fuck off. This is the woman that these people are out here championing for. Eve Barlow is out here championing for. She told her fucking father, if you ever fucking talk to Johnny again, I'm never fucking talking to you. And fuck off, because I'm listening to what this goddamn lawyer is telling me to do. And now the father is afraid to even be talking to Johnny because he's afraid of what the fuck his daughter's gonna do. Abuse. She's abusive as fuck. Wow. Wow. And she's been talking a lot to her mother, but her lawyer was the one that said if she didn't file, then she would be locked out of the apartment, and it's fucked up as it sounds. If there was any way, did you guys... Hold up, what the fuck? It's like he's talking in gibberish. She was talking a lot to her mother, but her lawyer was the one that said that if she was there anyway, did you guys could talk with one text message without so much anger. Wow. You know I know the anger. He says right here, you know I know the anger. He says right here, her own father says, you know I know the anger. In your current text to me just now shows me how angry you are with and you have every right to be. Her father said, you have every right to be angry to Johnny. He said that. This is 5/27/2016. After. Holy shit. I've not, like, how have I not seen these? You know I know the anger. In your current, like, there's no periods, commas, nothing in this shit. Like, he's just, like, rambling on and on. You know I know the anger. In your current text to me, just now shows me how angry you are with every right to be. But if y'all could just talk it out, and you know you could talk her into withdrawing all bad, maybe, I don't know how it's going to come back from this, but if it's possible, I still love you, man. So basically, her own father is saying, like, we want you guys to work it out. I don't know if it's fucking possible, but maybe you guys can fucking talk. Does that sound like the parents of a woman who has been brutally fucking abused repeatedly by Johnny? Does that sound like something parents would say to a man who has abused their daughter? Y'all, what the actual fucking hell? This is her parents, the people who fucking made this spawn. They made her. And they're wanting them to get back together. If there was all this, like, I mean, I know Johnny had a lot of money. I'm sure they were benefiting from that shit. But goddamn, at a certain point, if your child is being abused to the point where Amber is saying she was abused, would you not want your child that you spawned to be out of that situation? But you're here trying to convince Johnny to have a conversation for them to get back together, hopefully, and saying you love him, man. You know what? This bitch is crazy. Even her parents are fucking scared of her. Her sister's scared of her. Her dad's fucking scared of her. Her mom's scared of her. Her fucking friends are scared of her bitch ass. Amber is probably fucking, like, we've seen how cruel she can be just like in audios and shit, but imagine how cruel she is in the energy coming off of her, like, in person. Like, ew. And then Johnny responds so gracefully. I love you too, brother. Always will. He didn't have to fucking say that. I never said a thing to Amber about anything we've ever spoken about, because Johnny is not that person. Even with the whole fucking stripper situation that Amber was trying to say that Johnny fucking leaked, he got pissed about that because he's like, I have never leaked shit. That's not even who the fuck I am. That's not my integrity. I'm not about to leak shit about people. That's low. Wow, I do not throw people under the bus. She can have her life now, whatever she wants. Whatever she wants. He was done. He was like, look, fucking go. Like, I love her, but I'm taking my ring off now. She can fucking have it. Do whatever the fuck she wants. I love you, but go, like, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. Wow. Wow. Is there more? Yeah, there is. So then this is message between Paige Heard and Johnny. Paige being Amber's mother. Now that's a whole nother type of relationship between a mother and a daughter, you know? So let's see what Paige has to say. I don't think you want to take my call. Maybe because something someone said. I couldn't be further from the truth. My heart is breaking with you. Does this sound like a mother who has found out that her daughter has been brutally fucking abused, and this is how she is texting his man, saying that my heart is breaking / with you? Are y'all hearing this? Please call me, son, or answer my call. She's calling him son and begging him to call her. I wonder if Johnny was supporting them. I know he was supporting Amber and like all her friends, but was he supporting the parents too? Because like, what the fuck would make you do all of this to a man who has brutally abused your daughter repeatedly? We are 100% solid. This is Amber's mom telling Johnny that we are 100% solid. Y'all, what the fuck? Always have been. Always will be. I hate to think I've been a pawn in this game. Holy shit. Holy shit. Her mom said, I hate to think I'm a pawn in this game. The case is cracked. The case is closed. I'm fucking done. I'm doing a little gravel. ... It's fucking done. It's done. It's a done fucking deal. The mother is here fucking saying right goddamn here. I hate to think I've been a pawn in this game. Amber, it's a wrap, bitch. It's a fucking wrap, honey. You ain't getting out of this shit. Oh, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. But I simply don't play that game. This is what the mother says. Then why not? Why are the parents fucking testifying? Can they bring their bitch asses up on the fucking stand? She said, I don't play that game. I love you. Always have and probably always will. If you don't feel like talking, please drop me a line to tell me. Otherwise, please call. She is begging this man to fucking contact her. Is saying, I hate to feel like I'm a pawn in this goddamn game. Game, meaning manipulation, plans, strategy, a fucking game. This is what her mother, her own mother, described this shit as. Y'all. And Johnny, being his sweet self. And this is all on the 27th. Hi, sweetie Paige. No, he says, hi, sweet Paige. Sorry I missed your call. Been installing hearing aids for the deaf today. Heavy stuff. Johnny out here doing fucking charity work 6 days after Amber done this fucking bullshit. He's trying to handle business. This is crazy. The show is tonight, so I'll just be hanging in the hotel today. Shall I call you back or wait for your call? Sweetheart, I hope you and David are perfection. I love and miss you both. JD. He is so fucking sweet. He is, y'all, okay, mind you, this text that the mother that I just read from the mother was on 5/21/2016. So the day that this fucking shit happened, the morning, the day this shit happened, May 21st, this is what it's time stamped as. And Johnny responded back on the 27th to her. Wow. And then Paige says, I love you and miss you. I'd do anything for a do-over for the last year. Wow. Like, why is this case not done? Like, these text messages in it, like, itself just blows this whole fucking thing out of the water. These are your parents, the people who know you the most in the fucking world. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Johnny responds back. This is kind of long, and this is also on the 27th. Me too, darling. I will never understand how we got here. My love for you and your daughter has been constant and impenetrable. But we are divorcing because I was 2 hours late for her birthday dinner. Because I was in a meeting with a new business manager in the bank. As my former business manager fucked me over royally. Also, she knew I was going to be late. I texted her from the meeting. He texted her like that. Some people don't even fucking get that. Some people get no type of fucking communication from their, like, significant other. He texted you letting you know this is a movie fucking star. He was in a business meeting about his money being fucked over and he was late to your fucking birthday party, but he was there, bitch. He was there. He showed up. Oh my God. She treated me like a redhead stepchild in front of her friends, and I only got worse when we came home. I could only imagine. She probably ignored him, brushed by him, and just ungrateful as fuck. He probably paid for the whole goddamn party. Oh my God. And she was probably pissed because her husband, Johnny Depp, she couldn't parade around at the very beginning of her birthday party. How dare he mess up her plans because she wanted to have her trophy on her arm for the night and he was late. People were probably asking, where's Johnny? Where's Johnny? Where's Johnny? Because they don't really give a fuck about you. They want to know where Johnny is, and that probably irritated the fuck out of her. Wow. Wow. She treated me like a red-headed stepchild in front of her friends, and it only got worse when we got home. She got violent, and I left. He left. As she has said repeatedly in the audios that he does, he splits at the top of a fight. He leaves. He removes himself from fucking situations. You know what? Wow. She got violent and I left. As I always do when she decides to get violent with me. This is proven in the fucking audio. She says it herself. You always split. He's like, I'm not trying to do this shit with you. Wow. Her charges against me are simply not true. I did not throw her phone at her. I was facing away from her to walk away and lobbed it over my shoulder. I had no idea that she wouldn't catch it or if it would land on the couch. And then, of course, Rocky comes to the rescue as if I'm some goddamn psycho beast, meaning Raquel. She's like, oh my God, what's going on? Da, 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 da. Being completely dramatic because Amber's called her up acting like she's been beat to fucking death. Calling IO up acting like she's been beat to fucking death. And Rocky's coming in, adding further to the fucking chaos. Y'all, I can't even imagine. Like, I wish I was a fly on the fucking wall in that apartment. Wow. He says, Rocky comes to the rescue as if I'm some goddamn psycho beast. The timing is ugly. My mom passed away. Amber, the love of my life, can no longer exist in me. To perjure herself against me is too far. Wow. He's saying right now, he's saying right here, the love of my life. He's still showing that love and vulnerability right here. He's still saying, I love her, but this shit is too far. He was willing to endure even more fucking bullshit, but he's like, this shit is too far. She is willing to perjure, meaning lie, perjure herself against me. It's too far. It's too much. It's much too much. She had the love of a man that women all over the fucking world wish that they could experience, the unconditional, unpenetrable love that some people do not get to experience in this world. And this is what she chose to do with it. This is what you chose to do with this love that this man was offering to you, Amber. If this wasn't enough, nothing is ever going to be enough for you. And I hope that the love of your little baby, your little daughter, her little precious self is enough for you. Because this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I am so pissed right now. I don't deserve this Paige. You don't. He does not deserve this. He's been nothing but good to her and clearly her family, her friends, letting them live rent free. Her sister was living there. He was good to these people. He was good to Amber. You have to be a really cruel, evil fucking person to receive all this goddamn love. All of this that you were receiving and still decide you wanted to go this route. Still decide you wanted to fuck this man's life and reputation up. You still decided to do that. Sick. That's sickness. That's sickness. Wow. Where was I? I don't deserve this page. But if this is what's happening, this is what I must deal with. Apparently she's back with the girlfriend. I don't know what is even true or what has been a lie. Though I miss her and of course stupidly still love her with everything in my bones. I think he was like infatuated with her. I guess I just couldn't make her smile anymore. And that is all I have ever wanted. He is so sweet. Gonna call you in a bit if you're okay with that. I love you, my dear Paige. I missed you very much. This is 7 days. This is May 27th, 7 days after the May 21st incident. That's sad. That's fucked up. Her mom said, I'm so sorry that it seems like I'm a pawn in this. I don't want to be a pawn in this. I don't play that shit. Her dad is basically saying that he's scared of Amber too. He's witnessed the anger. She told her dad, fuck off. I'm listening to this goddamn lawyer. Told him, if you speak to Johnny ever again, I'm going to fucking not speak to you ever again. And I believe that that would be true. These are her parents. The people that know you the most in this world. Well, not always, but they birthed you. Typically, your parents have your back. You know, they want the best for you. And here they are begging this man, trying to get them back together, saying I understand, saying I know the anger. Y'all, I've got to go. It's been over an hour. My brain is like, this right here was just on another level to me. I feel like this is almost worse than the audios for me, just because like I'm close with my mom. Like my mother, like if someone was beating me and like abusing me like that, my mother would like, there's no way my mother would talk to that person like this, you know? And I'm like looking at it from that standpoint, and it's just like, it's so blatantly obvious what's happening here. And if this jury, if these courts, if they don't do what the fuck is right, it's just not going to be, it's not going to be a good situation for domestic violence victims in the future. Like it's not. This is sad. This is trash. This is down and dirty, Amber, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And for you to put up this picture of this baby on today, the Friday before your fucking case is about to start, shows really what the fuck you're trying to do and the character that you have, which is none. You're trash. And on that note, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try not to get on here this weekend. Give myself some rest and relaxation. See, I can't even fucking talk. Because I'm upset. Like, that really fucking pissed me off reading that. Like, seeing this man be so generous and sweet in the face of this woman fucking him. And he's saying, like, she's already back with her, like, the ex-girlfriend. The incident happened on 5/21. How is she back with the ex-girlfriend 6 days after? We know she was fucking around during the marriage, but goddamn, no respect. No respect. I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Friday, wherever you may be. Try to get some rest. Try to get some relaxation before this circus fucking starts come Monday. It's going to be wild. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be huge. And we're about to see the biggest performance of our lives, y'all. We're about to see a performance like no fucking other. And I cannot fucking wait. I will see you guys in another video. Think about liking, think about subscribing. But until then, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye-bye.